now. So hello everyone and welcome to the Riverland world. I'm Nico and today we have a very special guest. We are honored to invite Mr.Cang from Revoland Advisory Board to address some questions for our fans and players. So welcome Mr.Cang, how are you?
Hi, nice, welcome me too.
Well, for some players who are not familiar with Mr.Cang, I would like to give some of his background about his career. He's the founder of AKG Ventures and Dean of AKG Trading Academy, co-founder of Capsule Mining Derivatives, design expert, Huobi University's most popular trading tutor, guest lecturer, blockchain consultant for brokerage, and also well-known financial blogger and investor, active in emerging assets and consultants for multiple star blockchain projects. So that's awesome, Mr. Cang. May I ask why you chose to be a member of Revoland Advisory Board?
Oh, hi, Nico. First, thanks for the introduce. We do have some experience and permanent record in the blockchain industry. And as before, we only focus on the trading area, or we call it liquidity area. Like the derivative, the exchange, and the trading tool, and the dark pool, something on. And because our most strategy and our where our edge came from is our understanding of what's going on and of the industry. So when looking forward, we think that the industry will divide it into two paths. One is the traditional way, like we did before. It's the trading part. The other, we call it the game part. The game part includes the NFT and the metaverse. So in the future, we will focus not only on the trading part, but also involved in the gaming part. So that's the reason we joined the Revel big party. Yeah.
Yeah, we can say that the Gamephi sector is young but booming. And this is exciting for both investors and capitals. So as founder of AKG Ventures, what's your opinion about the development of Gamephi in 2022?
Okay. First of all, as we know, it's booming right now. And compared to the traditional game, the difference is that the traditional game is driven by the story or by the interest of the player. But the Gamephi, or especially the new trend of the Gamephi, is driven by their ecosystem most. So that my understanding is that now the competition is between the design of the ecosystem of the game. Yeah.
Well, that's really inspiring, Mr. San. Thank you. We can see important investment opportunities in Gamephi right now, and the potential market size is huge. However, some players are wondering if the Gamephi trend will last for a long time. So, Mr. Cang, what's your opinion about it?
My opinion is for sure, because as one signal is that this industry, or both blockchain or Gamephi, is no longer belong to the minority. It's already go to the public, and it's also meet the requirements of the human beings. So once an industry or a strategy or a way doing things that meet our requirements, it cannot be removed or cannot reverse. It will only moving forward. So so I think it's just at the beginning. And also there is one thing is that people can manage their money in different ways and separate their money into different projects. But when we're talking about game, we cannot separate our attention to different game. So this is also, I think, it's just at the beginning, because there is no one big game that collect all the attention, because you only can play game at one game at one time, but you can spend your money to 10 projects at one time. But game here is different. So there is the king in this industry. So I think it's at the really early stage. Yeah.
Well, that sounds amazing. And as we all know, AKG Ventures and PA Club have announced their partnership with Riverland. So why do you think they both chose Riverland instead of other GameFi platforms? What is unique about Riverland?
Okay, first of all, Riverland choose a way that the NFT plus the P2E, which I think at the first stage of GameFi, this kind of a model will have more advantage and more easily to success. And second is the most considerable is that, as we talked before, it's booming right now. So there are a lot of new player or green hand rushed into this industry, but compared to others, they are still at the PPT. I call it PPT stage. They only have an idea and they have a brilliant thought, or I call it. It just can be shown as PPT. But Riverland, it's already have the experience of truly operation the game, and for like 2 years, the experience. We value this experience very much, and also the team who run this project also have the experience of blockchain. The combination and the cross experience is a huge advantage when we fight with other projects to fight for the user's attention. Yeah, so that's a reason we think the potential. We see the potential of Riverland. Yeah.
Well, that's impressive, Mr. Tang. Thank you. Now, can I ask, could you explain how Revoland differs from other mainstream GameFi games?
Okay, so we have done our research. Is that, you know, at the traditional, we call it a MOBA game, right? The MOBA game is also in a booming period at recent years, and the users is grow rapidly, very quickly. We take the data in the last year, and you know there is a game. It's globally, and it's called the legal. How to say that in English? Like it's like a Legend of the Legal, and in
League
China
of Legends,
it has
I think.
yeah, Legal Legend. In China it has another name, but it's the same. This, you know, this one game, it's gathered 90% of the attention of the share of the mobile game. So that's the topic I talked previously, is that I think the competition is not the competition of the money, it's just a competition of the attention. The attention equal to the share. And so that the Riverland, it's like the P2E, it's have the potential to attract these kind of a player. They already play the similar game in traditional way, and they have more easily to observe and get in on chain and on this game. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And it can be said that GameFi and DAO complement each other, and the cooperation between the both may be also the next wind bane, sorry. Therefore, what are the most significant factors of AKG Venture and PA Club's partnership with Riverland?
Okay, first of all, we do the we do the capital investment to help the Riverland to development and to do the global marketing. And second thing is that I have a venture and another is a venture DAO. The reason we found this venture DAO is because that, as I said before, the money is not the only thing that matters. The venture DAO, we select the person and the users who not only just care about the revenue of the game, who is also a player. So we do a round of selection to select the first batch of the users that belong to the real GameFi world. And we will bring this DAO or guild and into Riverland. And this guild is very essential. It's because they not only play one game. So the 24 hours, there were people online and they just searching all the game and all the GameFi on in the blockchain world. So their opinion and their feedback, it will be very helpful for the development of the Riverland. Finally, after the first stage, all the game will back to the core, that is the game itself. So that this is also will show the power and the impact of the guild, because all these users and all these members, they are truly users. They love the NFT, they love the metaverse, they love the GameFi. They really pay their money, their attention, their time, and their joy in this game. So this is the most thing we would like to provide, and we would like to help. And only I think, and from my side, only I think we met the strategy partnership that deserve us to put our most essential users to have that connection with the project. And as you can see, we already get the cooperation, and we hope that we will find our good in this game and have our own name, and to really enjoy this game. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Cang, for this amazing interview. I think we all learned well about Revoland and the new partnerships they are announcing. So I can't really wait to see that performance in the future. So thank you very much and have a good day.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I hope everything goes very well. Yeah.
Me too.